I'm Starr Fuentes, and I want to talk about a universal law today, but I want to speak about it, feel about it in a whole new perspective. Give what you want to receive. And the first place our mind goes, our heart goes, is to the place, oh my God, I need to give more money. Well, I don't want to talk about that in that type of way today. I want to talk about it in your energy. Sometimes your energy can cost you very, very little. Most of the time, it's a medium cost. Now, how do you want to be? How do you want to be? So, I'm in a conversation with my friend, and I've heard the story up 10 times before. And how greedy am I? Where the first thing I do is I leave my body and I'm thinking about my dog, a crystal skull, or chocolate. Just because I've heard it before doesn't mean that my friend, the person in the room with me, has needed to repeat it for me. They are repeating it for themselves because something in their consciousness, unconsciousness, tells them that there's more to figure it out, that there's more to heal it. You know, am I really seeing the emotional body? Or am I just waiting for the conversation to get over? Am I selfish? Am I looking inside of them? Am I talking about shoes and there's a teardrop in their eye and I'm not seeing it because my mind is the most important thing in the world? The first thing, if you want to receive energy yourself, is to start listening because it's the pain that is underneath what they say. It's the walls. It's the cement walls that they have put up from their pain. So you just seem averagely interested. You got all your things out that you want to say, and boom, you leave your body, forgetting that there is pain, that there is uncertainty, and maybe even fear underneath someone else. How selfish am I? How selfish am I to have my friend listen to me for 20 minutes and then I leave my body. I'm not paying attention. I'm not watching their facial expressions. Is their face turning red? Their nose turning red? Are their eyes watery? Or am I going to, let me just stare into the air here because I don't have time to listen to this shit? Well, you do. You do. Why? Why am I so selfish with my time? Why is it when people are right in front of me, I can't be there for them? I say I love you. I say I love you to a lot of people. Do I? Do I love them enough to listen to their anger? Do I love them enough to be in the now, to be there right that second? Eye contact when they're angry. Eye contact when they're happy. Eye contact when they're in pain. Am I enough? Am I enough to be there for me? Well, I can't be there for me if I'm not there for them. Now, how out of integrity is that? We all have those friends. They come dump on us. They come talk about the new and exciting thing in their life. And yet they leave their body when it's our turn. When we're speaking of our deepest pain or our greatest joy. And that slight feeling of being not good enough or being ripped out. What is that feeling? Oh, wait. Next time they talk to me, I'm going to hold back. I'm going to hold back. And the next time they talk to me, they're going to hold back. It's been 6 months, and my friend, my acquaintance, is no longer in my life. No longer in my life. What? Did I do one-upmanship story? One-upmanship with them? My pain's bigger than your pain? Did I get a bigger boat, or do I have more spiritual training than them? Why? Why do I have to be right? Why do I have to tell war stories? Oh, my divorce was worse than your divorce. I got the pickup, I got the dog, he got the car, the house. Why? The healing is much, much more important underneath than any of the one-upmanship, than any of the war stories. Why do we have to prove that we felt that pain? Why did we have to prove it when we say we are a healer and we say we're so spiritual, but yet our mouth opens up and our own story tries to show them, I suffered more than you. I was in pain more than you. I got more certifications than you. Is that so out of integrity? Yes. Yes. Do you reach over and touch them? Do you touch their hand? Do you touch them with your heart? Do you touch them with your words? The only time we have is now, and so many nows are blown away that friendships cease to exist. So many nows when all of a sudden you said you were aside and you now are fidgeting with your ring, you're fidgeting with stuff on the table. Your eyes are anywhere but on the eyes of the person with you. And you know what? This is so ongoing. And it's not their fault. And it's not my fault. It's my habit of not staying in the now. It's my habit of, I'm more important than this person. 30 times the story, that they need to say it. They need to bring it out, to figure out that one last play, to figure out that one last move so they can heal it. They can heal it. Well, oh, yeah. Well, I had a client in last week that was work with this. The work was worse than this. And then I start thinking about that client. Am I even giving them a chance to speak? Or does my body language tells them, hey, I'm in tomorrow. Hey, I'm thinking about my dog. Am I giving them time to speak? Am I feeling their hearts? And am I seeing, listening to their pain? No. Sometimes we're not even there so badly that our face has zero expression. that they can tell. And they still need to talk. They still need to say what they need to say. And listen. Listen. Don't only hear it. Listen. What are they not saying? Have they talked about everything except their core issue? Have they not mentioned their father and talked for hours and hours in your relationship about other parts of the family? No, let's get spiritual. Let's get back into being a healer. How are they not responsible for their reality? And is it my job? Is the time correct for me to share that? Say that. Is it a knife or is it a cool sponge on their face? We have excuses, we have reasons, all of them out of now. I was late, the lack of respect, the boo, 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 boo. It doesn't matter, I'm in pain. I don't have to pay attention to other people's pain. When you give what you want to receive that love that's so deep. You want them to listen. You want them to show you what your micro expressions are. When your change of voice and tone change. So, do we need to hear? Do we need to give them a map of where their plane is? Oh my, what's present? Is it shades of guilt, shades of blame, or is it shame? Can we be there in our unspoken deep heart, soul, mind, and present to support them, to say it, to support them, to feel it, but most importantly, to support them in being in now? Physically, what core issue, what loud pattern comes in different words, in different looks, in different body language, but it shows itself up over and over and over again. And it almost seems like it's too much even for you to handle. And then you refocus and go deeper and you listen to more, you watch more. Is the archetype the positive archetype? Or is it the shadow archetype? What distinction can you tell them? What distinction? Are they black and white? Are they give and take? What distinction is the motor, the engine that runs their words, that makes them repeat things in life over and over again? And how can you bring that distinction to their mind and presence without it being a knife? What can you do to improve how you be? And watch yourself. Watch yourself. When do you go away? When do you start thinking about something other than the person and that judgment? It's okay if it comes up. Get past it. Have that little judgment and get past it. Move through it. I'm Starr Fuentes, and I'd like to thank you for joining me in Give What You Want to Receive.